Hello everyone, it's me, Julia Schwartz, and today I'm going to be talking about a true classic in filmmaking, that being the Adam Sandler movie, Click. So this film is basically like Adam Sandler's version of something like It's a Wonderful Life, or some kind of movie like that. It's about a man who is just fed up with his life, and so what he does is he goes to Bed Bath & Beyond to try and make his life a little easier, to try and get a universal remote for his family, and so he comes across this guardian angel type character, played by Christopher Walken, and he gives him this remote that's able to basically pause reality, fast forward through life. And obviously what he ends up doing is he ends up missing a large chunk of his life because it starts picking up on key things that he skips around, and it ultimately just ruins his life, basically. Kate Beckinsale is his wife in the movie, and I actually didn't know about this until way after the fact. There's actually a great plot twist in the movie where it turns out that Kate Beckinsale is actually British. I didn't realize that until halfway through the movie when I looked down and looked it up on my phone. Unlike a lot of Adam Sandler movies, this actually does have a lot of serious moments in it. There's parts where he skips out key parts of his life. He ends up missing his little daughter growing up, and she becomes a teenager all of a sudden, and his son becomes fat and turns into Jonah Hill for some reason. There's a part where Adam Sandler ends up getting divorced, and he didn't even live through to see the divorce. He just skipped over a huge chunk of his life. His boss in the movie is played by just one of the greatest acts of all time, obviously. His boss in the movie is played by David Hasselhoff, and that was just an amazing part of the film. Just being able to see the Hoff come back to acting, that was just fantastic. Not since his cameo in the SpongeBob movie have I seen acting that fantastic, I tell you what. Adam Sandler's father is played by Henry Winkler, obviously from his classic roles in Happy Days and The Waterboy. He's in the movie as well. And his mother is played by the voice actress who does Marge Simpson on The Simpsons, so it was good to see her in a film. Also, Rob Schneider is in the movie, and that part just kind of happens just so Rob Schneider could say that he was in another one of Adam Sandler's movies. Growing up, when we weren't just watching episodes of Seinfeld on repeat in my house with my family, we were watching Adam Sandler movies like this. And while it's not as good as something like Don't Mess with the Zohan or The Wedding Singer, this is definitely one of Adam Sandler's best movies. It really is. It's a great film. It's clearly not made for everyone, and there are parts of the movie that feel a little bit sad, or definitely not for everyone. Some parts, some people just might not find that funny, you know what I'm saying? But overall, honestly, this is just a classic Adam Sandler movie. It's a good movie, except it's not a good movie, except it is, if that makes any sense to you whatsoever. It's a good movie, but not really, but also is, except isn't. You get what I'm saying, right? I'm Julia Schwartz of the Sidekicks podcast, and I gotta make sure that Shannon Reviews sees this movie because she just loves David Hasselhoff from Knight Rider and everything, so I gotta make sure that she sees this movie.